Kroger. Shannon like that one. She works at Kroger.
Alright, see how this works. Going live. See if anybody joins in. I messaged a couple people, let them know.
I think I hear something.
I keep thinking I do too, but the signals are red.
I know,
Hey,
that's
I got
why.
somebody here. Hello, Tyler P80. I didn't see what they said. And I don't know how you bring it back up. There it is. I'm doing fine.
You did pop up.
I did. Last time somebody looked said I didn't pop up.
Yeah, it says waiting on late Amtrak in Roanoke. One watching.
Yeah, with Tyler. If we can get a few more people in here. Amtrak running fashionably late as always. 36 minutes late. What do you mean, never mind?
What? What?
I said, never mind.
Never mind.
Asked me how I'm doing. I said, fine. I guess it's working.
They're not big like Andrews.
No.
Those
Like I
videos.
said, I'd be happy if I get 3 people. I had 3 or 4 to one successful one I've had. That one of his.
What?
Damn it. That one of his people.
I can't ask it.
I don't know. I think he's one of Andrew's subscribers.
Huh?
I think he's one of Andrew's subs.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Mm. Oh, 2 watching. 2 watching and 1 like.
Cool. Hey, there we go. I know we're burning that phone,
No.
Andrew.
Sitting here waiting in boring old trains.
Yeah. I could swear they were train boats. I heard like the squealing of the wheels and stuff.
I just thought I heard the engine.
Oh.
So this isn't my only successful live stream.
Yeah. Martin Luther King Bridge. Parking garage over
Well,
there.
Tyler, I don't have enough people to really have to worry about mods yet. This is only the second successful live stream I've had. I'm not popular enough to get trolled yet.
No, true.
But someday, if I get more people and start having a troll problem, I'll do some mods.
Yeah. Same with me.
We should see the signal
Good.
change before Amtrak gets here.
Yep.
It's running 36 minutes late. It was supposed to be been here at 9:40. What time is it now?
It is 10:07.
So it should be here in the next 10 minutes. That's fine.
What?
I was answering Tyler. I think if it was 10 minutes away, the light would change by now.
Never got quite understood why they didn't finish putting something over the wood here. Like it looks half done.
I agree. I was thinking that myself.
I feel like there should be something here.
Rubber or something.
Yeah, something there to make it look nice. But man, they built this in a hurry though. That last little stretch they had to do.
Yeah, they booked along because I was like Are they going to get it done in time? And all of a sudden, it was done.
I know. Pretty cool.
They were even working on Sundays.
Yeah.
Lawrence. That's who I was with. Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, while we're on a train, we'll watch a truck go by. Tyler said hi.
Hi, Tyler. Ah, Associated Asphalt. He's probably headed home. Where is that? No, that is not Associated. Huh. Usually that's, hey, that's a nitrogen truck.
That's what I thought.
I wonder where he's headed.
I was trying to watch it in the screen and I couldn't make it out. Looked like he's headed over to Coke.
Everything's probably something with Coke. Usually Associated Asphalt goes through there and that looked like their type of truck. With those Volvos. Oh well.
Yes, that's Gainsboro over there.
Yep, Gainesville Garage. Yep, he's away in the Coke. He must be delivering.
I wonder if the Bulldogs working the guard shack tonight. Have you been in there?
No, I haven't.
There's a woman in there that works there. It looks like a bulldog. You ever heard that joke? You got a face of a Saint Bernard.
Yeah.
Well, she got.
Face of a bulldog.
Yeah. Reminds you of that woman from that movie, Throw Mama from the Train.
Yeah. I'm gonna start posting transportation stuff on my channel. Buses, truck, cars, planes, whatever.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Trains and whatever shenanigans I get into.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do, just shenanigans.
Abandoned stuff.
I told Andrew.
2 likes, thank you. 2 viewers, 2 likes.
Cool. I told Andrew I would like to go up to Bristol and urbex that building he was looking at.
Yeah, I seen that. He ain't found a way in it. I've been to Bristol once to the train station. I think I was in feet across into Tennessee. Okay. Still all red. Might be running later in 36 minutes at this point.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I like getting photos from the bridge and video, but being right here on this platform is amazing. Because you can stand literally and watch trains go there.
Yeah, this first time I've been to the platform. The other thing they had here for the rail walk, I stood here a few times, but you had a fence in the way.
Yeah. Well, they're putting some of the rail walk back.
That's what you said last weekend. When I asked what was going to happen to all the stuff from the rail walk.
They're putting some of it back, and then some of it's going into city storage. Whatever that means. I guess the city has a storage warehouse. I told them I'll put a few.
Did you get any good trains? Complimentary. It's alright.
I suggested a bit putting some stuff up on the platform, like small stuff, just to kind of add to the atmosphere. But Amtrak, I think, said no on that.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like Amtrak for you.
Well, I got Amtrak's been good in a lot of ways, but I mean, we finally got them here.
I hear they're a part of the reason 611's not running this year.
Well, true.
They were not doing any excursions, and what I told if they did, they would charge for every tissue they use.
Pretty much. Well, unfortunately, it all comes back to lawyers. Lawyers see a ticking time bomb. A controlled ticking time bomb. That's the way Norfolk Southern worded it. Which, I'm not disrespecting Norfolk Southern. I'm just saying that's the way it got worded by a lawyer.
Hello, Garage Door Fan and Jared Campbell. Jared says he's only 1 mile away. Got 3 watching now.
What's really cool is when all the trains are going through here that morning, you could hear all the switches like going.
I've only been lucky to seen a switch move on its own once, CSX and Buchanan.
Oh, yeah.
One went by and I knew it was going to switch for another train coming, so I sat there and got ready. I just got that camera.
One of these days I'll invest in a good camera.
All right, I'm back. No, he's not driving Andrew's Cadillac tonight.
Huh?
Somebody asked if you had the Cadillac.
No, not tonight. I have Lacey, which is my Kia.
It's much easier to navigate downtown.
That and
That
doesn't
boat.
eat nearly the fuel. On the weekends, since the wife is off and I'm off, I just stick with the Kia.
That's why my car gets driven back and forth to work. I drive the truck on the weekend because I feel bad for it not to get driven. Brand new truck to sit. But it eats fuel. Probably eats fuel like that Cadillac, but it has probably 3 times the power. Land yacht, yeah, it's a land yacht.
Land yacht, yeah, for sure. I tried to mess with Andrew again tonight on his live stream.
You had me going for a second. It's like, not again.
Oh man, I had him good. He went to Stanton with Aaron. I had him good. I had him believe somebody hit his car again, that one of our Abbott buses backed into it. He was freaking out. He was like,
I didn't know you got him like that.
I got him really good. And like he, you know, I called him again and I said, a flying pig pooped on the house. And he said, okay. And then he thought about me and he's like, wait a minute. A flying pig? I'm like, yeah, a flying pig pooped on the house. He's like, are you messing with me on the Cadillac? I said, yeah. It's like, dang it, you got me.
No, I don't think I'm riding any elevators. I'm waiting on this Amtrak if it ever shows up late, as always.
Yeah. There is the Star Station parking garage behind me.
Yeah, but he says he turns that one off at night.
Yeah.
Keep the bums from sleeping in it.
Yeah, they do. I can't believe, like, I'm amazed Amtrak has their own.
It's Lawrence.
Change how you see the world is their slogan.
Yeah, Amtrak always runs late.
Yeah. There is a coffee cup. And the slogan is, see how you change.
Jared Campbell says hi.
Hey, Jared.
I'm trying to keep up with the comments. Not that I
They're hard.
get a whole lot, but they kind of come through fast at times.
Yeah, man, trying to keep up with comments. No wonder Andrew has so many moderators. Trying to keep up with all the comments on it gets tricky sometimes.
Garage Door Fan says hello.
Hey, garage door. Everything's still showing green.
At least the one time I've been down over there. Surprised it hasn't blown away. At least the one time I was over there in the garage and watched Amtrak come in, that signal was yellow and green, I think, before it come in. It's all red right now, so it might be even later. I hope it gets here soon, because I don't want to burn up all of my data waiting on the Amtrak.
Yeah, that was fun. I wonder if Andrew's watching.
I only got 4 people watching, and he hasn't commented if he has. Would you send him a message I was going to do a live?
He was doing something with a hotel room.
Oh yeah, he was going to shoot some video of the hotel rooms for him. Tyler says he'll tell him to watch, but he may be busy shooting video of the hotel. Yeah. Oh, we lost one down to 3.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Trains are either all at once or none at all, and we're not supposed to. I don't want to hear my voice. Oh.
Hey, that sounds like you.
Too.
Oh, now it's buffering. I'm standing right next to you and it's buffering.
I don't need any mods yet. Well, we're back up to 4. See if I can do my Beavis voice. Trains are cool. I didn't do it very good. Well, it sounded better there. We're gonna get that weird echo going on. There you go. I told you. Like Andrew did one night doing a live stream and watching his own live stream, and it got another hideous loop going. Well, they're enjoying it. I'll tell you what. Oh. I can't quite laugh to do any more voices. I can do Carl Childers on a good day. I like them French fried potatoes. They're mighty good with mustard. That's why I'm watching that yellow line. I'll let you know when I do more live streams. If I get more people and start having troll problems, I'll select some mods. I got excited for a minute. I seen lights, but it's a truck. Come on, train. I'm tired. I've been working all day. Yeah, but I don't want to feed the trolls, so I just put them in timeout or block them or whatever, because that's what they want is attention. They gotta have something to do while they sit in their mother's basement. I can't reliably get the messages to come back up when I miss them. There it goes. Yes, I do have a Tundra, but I drove the car tonight. Easier to navigate downtown, especially getting in that garage. No, just making a troll joke.
Oh, okay. I read that.
Yeah.
They got some benches up here, but I get why they don't put them up here.
Because they don't want the bums sleeping on them.
Yeah. Although it's kind of hard to sleep when you got these bright LEDs.
Well, the ones on the walkway going towards Virginia Station, I've seen them sleeping on them in broad daylight in the summertime.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So they'll sleep anywhere. And I'm starting to like Andrew's phone. Mine's getting warm. So I got the same, well, I don't know which one he's using now, but I got the same phone. The one he was using. Except mine's on Straight Talk. Come on, something come down the track. Been burning up. Live stream for 20 minutes. Yeah, I think that's his newest phone. He still does iPhone SE, but I don't know what his primary phone is now. Well, that'd be nice about now.
Man, a chair and some beer. Of course, I'm not a beer guy, though. I like, I'm
Well, after the week I had at work,
Daniels, man.
after the week at work I had with dinner, I had two. That's why I was debating even going back out. Yeah, I'm getting bored and tired.
Yeah, me too, man. Next time I'll have to bring my lawn chair out here.
Yeah, I wish it would hurry up.
Trouble for that.
I've been meaning to bring a lawn chair with me going out for trains. I've been up around Shawsville and Elliston, and there'll be trains on both lines, and I don't know which direction to go on. It wouldn't surprise me being Amtrak, but Norfolk Southern does a good job. Thank you. I don't know how that works. But Norfolk Southern takes much better care of their tracks than CSX, which stands for Crash, Spill, Explode.
They are chemical spilling experts.
There's
another one I can't say.
Must have a dirty word in it.
Yeah. I just call them chemical spilling experts. Of course, we shouldn't make fun of, well, true that.
Well, CSX is kind of on my crap list right now because they can't keep their trains on the tracks, but yet they're tearing down everything.
Yeah, I don't understand that. They're tearing down everything.
Tearing down all the old stations, even ones that organizations have been working with them to save.
Well,
and they've backstabbed because there's a story of, I think it was in South Carolina, an organization was trying to save a station. Amtrak was working with them. They come by one morning, seen the equipment sitting there, stopped and talked to them. They said, no, we're not going to tear it down yet. We're still working with you, yada, yada, yada. That's basically the short of it. They went to breakfast, come back by, and there they are knocking it down.
That's messed up.
So they stood right in front of them, told a bull-faced lie. They weren't tearing that station down.
There's some of that welded track. I was like, there should be something in those holes back
here. Yeah.
It's all welded track.
No joiners needed there.
That's what I was
cool.
I'm like, there's a bunch of holes in
There's
the track,
still,
no joiners.
Well, they still got joiners for the curves.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen them do it, but supposedly they got to switch out the rail for summer and winter. It's the difference in the expansion.
Huh.
That's what I've always heard. That's why you see rail laying beside the track.
Interesting.
Glad you're enjoying it. But I've never seen them do it, but they say that if the rail can get hot enough in the summertime, it'll actually throw the curve out of alignment. So they got rails slightly shorter to put in the summertime when the rail. You've ever been standing by the tracks and the sun's on them, you can hear them tink.
Yeah.
Move. Pop and tink.
I think that's with any metal, like, that's a transportation museum. When the evening comes in, you can hear the metal on the train.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
The Historical Society have been sitting in that coach they've got. They work out of and they're trying to restore, and evening sun hits it or gets off of it, and you'll be inside of it, hear it pop and bang as it contracts.
There goes Domino's.
Anybody want a pizza? Hey, pizza dude. Yes, that's when I hear him the most. In the summertime. And it gets so cold, the rail will actually get brittle in the wintertime and break.
Mm-hmm.
They were having the train rides at the VMT the last time I helped them do the Santa train. And just before I got down there, one of the guys happened to notice a joiner broke. And he called in, they had to stop the train.
Oh, crap.
And luckily, the train was going slow. Froze my rear end off on that platform 2 winters in a row helping with that Santa train. When they had the cabooses, the old caboose with the coal stove was the one to get in to warm up.
Yeah.
Because it was much warmer in there. The newer one with the propane heater, it sounded like you were in a washing machine going down the...
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
That's true. What time is it now?
It is. Man, Amtrak is really messing up tonight. 10:28. 2 minutes before 10:30.
It's more than 36 minutes late. Like even my spare battery pack's getting warm.
I mean, I tell you what, I think Norfolk Southern got an F rating on Amtrak or something like that. Andrew was telling me. So apparently they gotta start picking it up or something.
Tyler says it's coming. And Jared says it's late as hell.
Yeah, it is.
Amtrak's running late no matter what line they're on.
Yeah.
Because where was I one time? I think I was down there in Ettrick, waiting on the Amtrak while I had some time to spare. And one of the ladies was hollering, let's go, we're 45 minutes late.
You know when Amtrak isn't late?
Never.
On their own line.
I didn't know they had
The
on
line they own, they're never late, but the line they don't own, they're always late.
Maybe it's railroad's fault.
Okay, I think I hear a rumble down
I smell bacon. You smell bacon?
Yeah, I smell bacon.
I smell a pork product.
Yeah, me too. That was not good. I thought I heard a rumble down there.
It's hard to tell down here with all the buildings and how it echoes off everything.
Yeah, that's a car. I could swear I heard a rumble down
I'll go to some of the places I got. Well, don't bother Andrew. He's probably shooting video for the hotel.
there. Yeah, don't bother Andrew. Oh, here comes one of the red classic trucks. That's a Mac.
Well, really, a Volvo running gear in it.
Yeah,
It's just a shell of a Mac.
Don't ask me what trailer it has on it. I haven't learned to identify trailers yet.
Oh, I can't tell the difference in them. All the new ones look alike.
I know the one that the museum was given is a trail mobile. That's what it says on the trailer, trail mobile. It is, man.
No, he's in Bristol.
Yeah, Andrew's in Bristol.
Somebody said it was maybe Andrew delivering parts to the museum. I guess you're talking about the live stream last weekend.
Oh,
That was a joke.
Yeah, Andrew driving the truck. Yeah, we were moving our storage trailer over to the new location for a future home of the bus barn.
Said that truck needs a clutch. It sure don't just need an adjustment.
It needs an adjustment, I think. Who said it needed a clutch, Andrew?
I thought that's what y'all said in the live stream. It needed adjustments as well as the tow truck, the old tow truck.
Oh, the tow truck needs a clutch.
Yeah.
Because it's about.
I thought you said the Volvo needed one too.
No, Volvo just needs adjusting.
Depending on which one it is, it's probably just get on there, get somebody bump the starter over, get the adjuster on the bottom, push it in with the 5/8 and give it a couple of rounds till you get the free play you want.
I mean, it could be the tow truck needs an adjustment too, but it don't kick in till the very last second coming out.
Sound like it could just need an adjustment. Some of them you adjust the rod.
Well,
Depends on their setup.
ones I hate is
solo clutches. I can't never get them suckers to adjust. They're supposed to auto adjust.
No.
And the newer trucks are hydraulic clutches, so they're real tricky to tell whether they need adjustment. I think they've been fairly reliable adjusting themselves. Half hour in, still no Amtrak. Not even the first blasted train.
I don't know. I thought we would at least see one Norfolk Southern going by.
I'm here now. That's when they all go to hiding. Yeah, he did a good job backing that trailer and I couldn't do it.
Yep, we did. I could have done it, but I've probably been there all day trying to do it.
Probably should have you do a live stream.
Huh?
Hey, Tyler should have you do a live stream.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh,
He can't yet. He's got to wait a day.
I gotta wait my 24 hours for them to verify my account. But that's no big deal. I'm gonna start live streaming, taking videos of transit, Roanoke, just whatever.
I'd
Andrew's
do
phone
more if I get
dies.
people to join in. Well, he's famous for not charging his phone.
Who, me or Andrew?
Andrew.
Oh, yeah.
He's notorious for not charging his phone.
Well, see, if Andrew's phone drops, I can pick it up and we can continue if I'm with Andrew. But I may do some videos. I talked to Mr. Fred and John Abbott at Abbott Trailways. I asked them would they mind if I did some videos for like instructional purposes of stuff we fix. And he said that's cool. He's like, I don't care. Just check with the guys in the shop. Check with the guys in the shop. They're like, we don't care.
I'm surprised because I know one channel sub to a bunch of his videos disappeared, and it was because he had to take them down because of where he worked or something. Like along them lines.
The only thing they told me was not to talk about.
He worked for a rental company, and they wanted him to take the videos down.
The only thing the owners told me is don't talk bad about Abbott, which I'm not. They're my employer.
Yeah, I know another YouTuber. I think that's why he can't. He still works for the same people, but he can't video nothing in there anymore. Up there in Canada. Like he did a little bit too much griping about his workload and stuff he didn't agree with they were doing, and some with what the customers were doing or whatever. And I think the wrong person seen the video and rose a stink, and now he can't film anything past the gates. Video anything past the gates. I'll say that word film too, even though I don't use a film anymore.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to gripe about my workload. Like, I'm just going to show people, like, this is what happens if a brake chamber is bad, or if a brake rotor, this is how we change it. Like, I just want mine to be more, like, instructional or how-to videos, because I'm sure there's people out there who own their own bus and would love to know how things kind of work.
That's the way it is with the railroad. Hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
Probably 5 minutes after I leave, 3, 4, 5 trains will come through.
That's usually how it goes. Yeah, I'm surprised it would sure be nice if we could have saw, like they did signals right there going that way.
Well, before they took the CPLs down, they were there, because that was one of my favorite spots downtown, because you could see them from both directions. They had them, well, you can't really see the bridge tonight, but they had them right there on the bridge. And one's right down there before the walkway. Actually, before they refurbished that bridge, they were mounted directly on the bridge.
I know, I kind of missed that. Gave something cool to the bridge.
But when they put up the new signals, you only can see from westbound from here.
Anytime now, Amtrak. Anytime.
Oh, we're on the rail cam. You can see us.
Oh, really? Wait, which rail can they see us from? I
guess it'd be the one for the walkway, but this would be so far away, we'd just be a dot.
Yeah, I would think we would just be a dot.
And he says yes. You can't see the one at the VMT from here.
Oh, there goes one of the new Macs. The new Macs actually look pretty tough.
Well, Volvo in disguise.
Oh, true.
At least the one I put my hands on had a Volvo engine in it.
I'll tell you what, yeah, that's one of the new Macs. That's pretty sharp looking. I know it's dark, you probably can't see it real well.
Jared says we can be seen on the rail cam. Well, for the new Macs drive better than the old ones. The old ones you had to drive them like you were mad at them.
Well, that's because they probably had Detroits in them. Anytime you get a Detroit, you gotta drive like you're mad at it.
Well, so there's one with the Mac engine, but the way to get it to shift gears, you had to drive it like you're mad at it.
I know we had 2 Buffaloes, man, and they use that wet clutch mess. Like,
Garage Door fan wants to know how Logan is.
Oh, Logan's doing great.
No, neither one of us vape.
Neither one of us what?
Vape.
No.
Well, if I run out of data this month, Amtrak, I blame you.
That's why I get the unlimited data.
Well, being cheap, not paying the extra $10 a month, because I usually don't burn but 4 or 5 gigabytes of data. Unless I go camping.
Oh, anytime now.
Yes, well, everybody does like the sound of Darth Vader. Any day now, Amtrak. I knew I should have waited.
I wonder if something happened on up the line that caused them to be late.
They didn't say why they were running late, but it's Darth Vapor. They didn't say why it was running late. Well, several weeks ago, it's because CSX derailed and knocked down part of a bridge.
Yeah. And then before that, I think, or maybe that was after that, one of the two, somebody had committed suicide by walking out in front of a train. That's kind of a sucky way to go, man.
I don't know if I heard about that one or not. Well, we're down to 2. Sorry we don't have any trains to entertain anybody. Somebody said go ride an elevator, but I know as soon as I walk back over there and get on one, the Amtrak will roll in. So that one on that end ought to do good because it got windows on the live stream.
Yeah.
This wasn't bad for a $7 battery pack. Yeah, I wish Amtrak would come on.
I was gonna say, anybody live in Lynchburg that can go to the platform, see if it's sitting there, or if it gone by.
And I'm doing a live stream, so I can't message my contact to see where it's at, if they even know. They just told me it was running 36 minutes late, and it's over 36 minutes past the time it's supposed to be here. It's getting close to an hour late now, ain't it?
Yeah, easily. Actually, it's exactly 1 hour late.
Huh.
It is 10:40. It was supposed to be here at 9:40. Now 10:41.
Okay. That's Gainsboro parking garage. I'm sure they are, being an hour late.
Oh, do the hokey pokey.
Especially if somebody's paying the meter on that taxi over there.
Oh man, that would suck. That would really suck. Oh man, could you imagine that bill?
Don't know, garage door fan. I don't know much about elevators. I rode
What's he at?
them with it's the one with the MT, right?
Hmm?
It's the one with the MT, right? I think that's what he said. I don't know how to get them back up.
Hang on, I'll look through it.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, the one with the MTs, right?
I think so. I'll have to double check with Andrew.
I can tell when they're hydraulic by the way they run and the smell of the hydraulic fluid. That's about the best I can do.
Wait, Jared.
I missed a comment.
If I haven't been drinking, I would drive down and meet you guys right now. Oh, so you must live here in Roanoke or visiting in Roanoke.
Yeah, you don't want to risk a DUI on a Saturday night.
Especially because soon police will be lining up through here.
Oh, they show up when the Amtrak comes in?
No, well, one will ride through, but they'll start lining up for DUIs.
Oh, to get the people leaving the bars.
Have nothing better to do.
Well, it's only 11:15. The bars don't close to 2, don't they?
Yeah.
But, yeah,
Well, no, last call's maybe it's 1 o'clock.
Oh, is it 1 o'clock now?
Yeah, I know they bumped it up.
Back
It used to be 2 o'clock.
Okay. That shows you how long it's been since I've been out drinking late, because it used to be 2 o'clock.
I think it's 1 o'clock now. I'm not sure about that.
It's probably been 10 years since I've been out bar hopping. Went with several other people in the...
Oh, Jared Campbell says he lives exactly 1 mile from where we're standing. That's pretty cool.
I was at the Cornerstone, and I wasn't... Somebody else was paying for the drink, so...
Hey.
That tells you how that night
Well,
went.
hey,
And we were having a hard time finding our way to Texas Tavern. Which way is Texas Tavern? I think it's this way. No, it ain't that way.
Oh, man.
After staggering several blocks and finally found Texas Tavern. That's where I prefer to drink at home, where I don't have to worry about getting a ticket, and it's a whole lot cheaper.
I tell you what, the comfort of your own home, you can't beat that when you have a nice cold drink. You ain't got to worry about going out, paying for taxi.
Yeah.
That's actually really smart. I do that a lot too.
I'd rather drink at home. It's a lot safer and a hell of a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay $5 a beer or more.
I know. Open up my Gentleman Jack and some Coke, or just shoot it down on the rock.
Yeah, we're up to 5. Oh, we got more people joining in now if the train just show up.
Oh, he's drinking wine. Ooh.
I do that from time to
If
time.
you live here in Roanoke, Jared, I'm surprised I haven't met you yet with Andrew. Because Andrew usually introduces me to everybody. Usually.
I want this video post later because it's almost 45 minutes. Well, my other one did. It was about a half an hour. Because if I make a video and edit, says Andrew's been at his house several times where he's at. But if I make a video, edit together, and try to upload it, it's over 15 minutes, YouTube kicks it. But I guess live streams go however long they go.
Hopefully I'll get to meet you sometime, Jared. Then that must be the Jared okay. Never mind.
I can't keep up with everybody. He's got so many.
I know, he's got a lot of people. Like, he's got like 4 friends named Jason. I'm like, which Jason? He's like, oh, the one out in Missouri. I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, I don't have nearly as many contacts, but I know several other Mikes, and they're all rail fans. So it must be something with the name Mike and trains. I know at least 3 other people
hopefully sometime soon.
named Mike that like trains.
You know, I've never ran into another person that had my name. I've never run into another Lawrence. I've ran into plenty of Mikes, plenty of Jasons,
lucky.
Plenty of Carls.
There's 2 of us where I work now, and I think at one time there was 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, I had to be
You don't know
confused and holler for Mike.
They holler, you don't know who they're hollering at.
Well, it's like at my wife's work, there's a Shannon and a Shannon. Oh, okay.
You know, if the Amtrak's late, at least a freight could come by and give us something to
I know. I
amuse
was
us.
like, man, some freights could be running by right now. Or hell, I'll even settle for a power move. At least it'd be something.
The weekend before last, they were running heavy. And I didn't know which direction to go. And we were going back to one spot and coming by Row Furniture. And 2 were passing each other. And one of them we heard it was smoking. So we were trying to figure out which one it was. And we heard the other train talking to one that was smoking. And they said they wish I could blow mine up. And it was the one headed west smoking. We got him there at the mill. He done stopped and shut down the 2nd unit.
Sebastian, that's a good name. I like that. What were they smoking? Oh, I think the train was smoking.
Oh yeah, the train was smoking. It was an oil leak.
Oh man. Now,
Of course, I've seen a train go by and somebody's vape cloud comes out the window. I've seen a train go by and somebody's vape cloud comes out the window.
I wonder if it's Andrew.
Well, yeah. Now, if I knew it was going to run this late, I would have waited another 20, 30 minutes before I started this.
Yeah?
The whole lot of video y'all just staring at empty track.
Yeah, sadly. Man, they really piecemeal this wood together.
That's the right way to fix things. Surprised we don't see any zip ties and duct tape.
Yeah. Before yellow line is disappearing.
Well, if you want to get somebody good, put zip ties on the drive shaft.
Oh Lord. I don't know.
I did that to a boy one night, but he already been gotten before where he worked at, so he just hammered it on one of them up the hill left. But it's funny as hell because it sounds like the engine's about to blow up. Take off and the zip ties are smacking things. Don't do it to somebody's nice vehicle. Do it to some old rag thing.
Cowbell is a much better
Hey, I thought of that one.
Man, how do I do the cowbell?
I never got a chance, but I wanted to wire in a backup alarm to his trailer cord, so every time he stepped on the brakes, beep, beep, beep. And that's actually part of an inside joke because he wired one into the truck. They told him to put a backup alarm on it, never had one. He spliced in the wrong wire. He stepped on the brake, beep, beep, beep.
Oh man. Set off the panic alarm. I don't know. I don't think we have a panic alarm here. Roanoke's too poor to get something like that. I think they would have one here though for like calling the police or something, but like a police.
Well, usually if you got a panic alarm, it's got that blue light.
Yeah. I'm surprised they don't have one here. Oh, the car? Let's see. Do I have my keys? No, my wife has my keys, so I can't set it off.
Oh, that. My car's over there, and this remote's about had it. You about have to be 5 feet away from the car for it blocks the doors. My truck works real good.
Well,
that would be cool, but you gotta have connections to get in there.
Oh, cool.
Somebody got a turbo.
Yeah, really.
Too bad it's a Ford.
Yeah.
Fix or repair daily.
Yeah.
It's got more turbo whistle than that truck I drive at work all the time.
First on race day. Oh, I don't know about that.
Found on road dead.
Yeah.
I do a lot of driving for work now.
Well, you know why
I see more Fords sitting on the side of the road than anything else.
Well, you know why Ford put heated tailgates in their truck, don't you?
Keep your hands warm while you push it.
Yeah, in the wintertime.
Found off-road digging.
Yeah.
What, digging a grave for it?
Yeah, really.
That 6.0 diesel explodes, or that 5.4 drops cam phasers and chains.
I mean, Fords ain't bad, but
I haven't liked Ford since the mid-90s when they did away with the 302.
I got you.
Somebody keeps wanting to set off a panic alarm. Well, I don't think we want to attract attention on Saturday night.
Nah, we
Man with the blue lights, the gun, and the badge is out looking for staggering people.
Yeah, so.
Well, they can be the #1 selling truck when you keep have to buy a new one every few years.
Yeah.
To replace the one that the motor gave up in.
Oh, Hondas are good cars.
Yeah, most of them.
I got nothing against Hondas.
The most amazing video I've seen was one in I assume a junkyard overseas because it was right-hand drive. Had all the wheels off of it, started up, put a brick on the accelerator. With it in gear, and it pegs the tach and the speedometer and goes for almost 6 minutes.
Wow.
Before it ever blew up. It actually blows a radiator hose just before the end of it. Almost dies, picks back up, pegs itself again, and goes for another minute and a half before it finally grenades. No, I haven't heard of auto vlogging. But I wish something would come along because my arm's getting tired of holding this phone.
Hey, just a runaway caboose would be more interesting than what we see right now.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time. Well, that wasn't a caboose. That was a set of locomotives that rolled out of the yard.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a channel. I thought it was some new function. I got pictures of it. And I think it was, I don't know, just before the Amtrak started up. I think it was channel 10, but I didn't get the message in time to respond. Wanted to use some of my video in the news story, but by the time I got home and responded to it, they didn't run the story. So they didn't get to use my footage.
Did you ever figure out what made those trains run away?
The word I've heard through the grapevine, somebody didn't set the brakes that night.
Oh.
So they rolled out of the yard and hit the derail by the VMT.
Well, at least the derail did its job. Oh, have you seen the derail by where they parked the Amtrak train?
I've driven by there at night, but I don't think I've paid close attention to it.
Look at it, because the way they have the derail set and the piece of rail, it's like going right beside the concrete
Oh, yeah, it's
pillar.
one of those track derailers, not a thing that sits on the track. Yeah, I've seen those before.
But it's like sitting right next to the pillar. I'm like, man, that's the last place I'm going to train the derails, right next to a pillar of a bridge.
Yeah, I think I noticed that too. I know where one of those derailers are. It's on an abandoned spur. It used to go to a mine. The mine's still active, but they don't run the trains through it. I didn't, when I first started doing train stuff, I didn't know what it was. I took a picture of it. Somebody said it's a derailleur because it looks just like a switch.
Yeah.
Sitting there, and it's just a piece of track. Like the train rolls out, it knocks the train off the tracks.
Something got to come through here. I mean, something.
I think they allow freight to come through while Amtrak's sitting here.
Huh?
I think they allow, yeah, they do, because
yeah, I've seen freight trains go by.
Because I got it at night behind the link, and then one was going by when the Amtrak was sitting here.
Because they have to wait on it to back up and turn and all that mess.
I was just thinking it's CSX when they used the Buckingham branch. A high railer pickup truck comes through. Then the Amtrak comes through, and nothing runs in between the morning and the afternoon Amtrak.
That's one I want to go rail fan one day, is the Buckingham branch, but I don't know what any other.
You're only guaranteed to get anything on that, it's Amtrak. You got to know what time the Amtrak's running.
Oh, the Buckingham branch doesn't do much?
The one at Clifton Forge, the only thing that runs on that line's Amtrak, Buckingham. The only thing that goes north is Buckingham and Amtrak. If I got my railroad directions correct, it's north. The only thing that comes into Clifton Forge off that line is empties. And it's pretty piss poorly maintained.
Because I know the Buckingham branch, don't they have a thing up in Charlottesville? That's where I've always seen the engines.
They park them in Stanton.
Yeah.
And
if you go to the Charlottesville...
south of Farmville, there's another location in Buckingham. But you see how there's ties.
Mm-hmm.
The ties are here.
Yeah.
On that branch, there might be a tie missing here. And 6-7 ties down, there might be another one missing. Or one rotted and looking horrible.
Because I know I went to Charlottesville one time to their transit center. And right across the street from the transit center is a station. And
I may not have been to Charlottesville to see it, but
huh?
I know I may not have been to Charlottesville to see them, but I've been to Stanton and seen them parked there.
Yeah.
I've seen one run one time,
I never
and it
seen
was at
one
night.
run.
I was got a friend, his family's got cabins. It's right on the other side of the creek from the tracks, and we there went, what the heck's that noise? And it was a Buckingham coming through. Weird sound of locomotive. Loud. You come through, then a couple hours later, you come back through the other way. That's when
I mean, do they have any major industries they really service anymore?
I don't know a whole lot about Buckingham. I'm gonna watch I get a copyright claim off that crap. And that's one garage I won't take my truck into. I don't think Andrew's Cadillac can get through that. I took my old Chevrolet through that, and it was swear I was gonna scrape bumpers on one end or the other.
Do you have an extra cigarette?
I haven't seen any comments show up lately. You got comments?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I've been missing them, I guess. Yeah, dang Amtrak.
Yeah.
I'm way late. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna let this go.
Right there is one of the police officers.
Oh, plain white wrapper. So quick, somebody go to Krispy Kreme and get some donuts.
He's back. I think he heard you.
Somebody say donuts? I've got a picture somewhere years ago. I don't know how the heck somebody did it, but they landed a cone directly on that light.
Really?
I
Like,
took a picture
from the top.
I guess they had to, because I took shots from over there at the other parking garage, and I didn't even see it till I went to edit it. It was a local movie, had a caboose on it. Wait a minute, there's a cone on that light. Now we're down to 2. I thought it'd been here a whole lot sooner. Afraid that something went by. I might have to end this one in the next few minutes because I don't want to burn up all my data. Hearing us ramble about random stuff, I'm sure is not very entertaining. Now we're down to 1.
Oh, I guess so. Maybe Andrew's third life.
This sucks. Could be.
I'm about to go home.
I was going to too, but it's about to get determination because 5 minutes after you leave, it'll show up.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm just surprised we haven't seen any freight moves.
Busy as NS has been lately.
I mean,
Well, we're back up to 2. Yeah, I agree with that garage door.
what?
He just put grr. I'm like, yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Well, if the police officer's showing up, then that must mean they ain't too far away.
I didn't know they come down here when the Amtrak rolled in.
They do.
I guess we'll give it another 5 minutes or so. I'm down to 1. I don't know what my battery percentage is. It ought to be fully charged. Oh, he's taking off.
Huh?
We might see a live episode of Cops.
Yeah, he went on. I wonder if it'll be anything like that video of the tank rolling down the road. Did you see that video on Facebook? Somebody, somebody from the armory stole the.
Oh, yeah. I thought at first it was some kind of escort, and then I seen a later post it was actually
Yeah, well, at first I thought it was
somebody
too.
stole it because the way it went by, it was like it was being escorted to me.
Yeah, but that's an awfully long way to escort one of them things, especially on the road it was on. I think that's the smart way. They have live communication with Amtrak because they're a leg of Amtrak that goes to Blacksburg.
Oh, so you're doing better than me. You got more information than me, because I wouldn't know.
Well,
I just assumed when I started seeing people on the platform that they was about to show up.
Well, I mean, I used to work for Valley Metro. That's the only reason I know. And I used to drive Smartway.
I worry about mods when I get more popular and have to deal with trolls. I don't think I need them yet. Oh, that was nice. It's looking like the Amtrak should be close now, finally. Still showing all red, but with the cop here and the Smartway bus, it's supposed to be close. Still all red. About 10 minutes out. Supposed to be here in 10 minutes.
That's if all the signals are giving him the go ahead.
So far, that one's still red. It was about 2 weeks ago. I got pictures of the guys working on the one by the VMT. Because when I come by the first time, they were out. I swear they were. I dropped off a friend on the other side of Gusnick's. And I come back and they were back on, but the guys were still up the whole time I was sitting up there getting pictures. It's about 10 minutes out, Jared.
That signal's been pretty bad about going out, though.
Huh?
That signal's been bad about going out.
Oh, I hadn't heard, but I've heard from Andrew and I think another railroader. They preferred the old CPLs over these new ones.
Because when we were on the J, it went out. And we had to, like, wait there forever and ever.
This one?
No. One down there.
Oh, one down there?
By Gus Nix.
I know one in Huddleston that went out, but that was a power outage.
Yeah, we were coming around the curve and being on a school car, you get to see everything better. And damn signals were, and I'm like, okay. And they started throttling down and just kind of creeping. I'm like, is it going to change? Then they had to come to a stop. turned
Yeah,
out
I've heard
signal malfunctioned.
the old CPLs, they say they were easier to see.
Yeah.
And you had more than one light for each color, so it was redundant bulbs. Now if one goes out, they have to usually stop. They get permission to proceed.
Yeah. And then when they proceed, they're restricted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've noticed with the, well, we're down to one. The Amtrak don't show up. We're down to one viewer. The newer style crossing signals seem to malfunction more. The two I've seen malfunction were the newer style. The old style with the real ding ding bell on them. I've never seen one of those mess up. Well, take that back. I've seen them randomly come down and go back up.
Something. Just heard that same whistle blow here at the
Yeah, I've
house.
seen that comment, but I thought he might have been talking about the whistle at the East End shops. Well, I'm glad you hung out or stuck with us. It's supposed to be new. We're up to 5. That's a record. Now it gets close, everybody leaves.
Oh, I guess if I was to hit the play button, you would have 2.
Oh, well, I thought if you were viewing it, it'd still show 2.
I'm viewing it now.
Oh.
One viewer, thank you for staying with us so long.
Yeah, we got 2, and I guess the second one's you.
Yeah.
The one that's here live to see it anyway.
So he must not, if he thinks he heard the train horn, because they do blow there at all.
Yeah, he said I heard the same whistle, but some people call the horn a whistle, but I took it as he hears the East End whistle during the week.
Do they blow it anymore?
Yeah.
Oh.
Blow it in the morning, noon for lunch, 12:30 to go back to work, and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah, thank you. Hopefully it'll be here soon.
A lot later than I thought it'd be. When I started this, I thought 20 minutes. Here we are, almost 70 minutes into the stream.
That's what the smart way guy told me. And they usually.
I know they blow it on at 3 o'clock because I've been sitting on that bridge at 3 o'clock in the work truck twice, and they blew that whistle.
I heard
it startled the hell out of me the first time.
I've heard them blow it at lunchtime in the afternoon, but I haven't heard them in the morning.
I think it's 7 o'clock in the morning.
Of course, usually I'm at work at 7, so I'm in there.
I've had nights I can't sleep or just do get to sleep and I'll hear it. Oh, we're back up to 3. I'll hang tight. The Amtrak's supposed to be here shortly.
That logo boys always stick together. I agree with that.
Glad somebody's sticking with us. 2 nuts on the train platform after 11 o'clock at night waiting on the stupid Amtrak.
Yeah. I've seen more Coca-Cola trucks than anything.
Oh yeah, there is another truck. We'll zoom in and show you the truck. Like you, I thought in this hour at least one freight would have rolled by.
Yeah. Another red classic truck coming.
So we got some drunks in the parking garage.
Probably. Yeah. I don't care if people are drunk at
With us at one time.
Yeah. Wait, I do hear a rumble.
Mm.
Nah, I thought I heard a rumble down here.
I've been fooled. Some of these sounds downtown bouncing off the buildings.
You know what's
hard
funny
to tell
about where I live at? I can hear them flat switching over there at
I've got the general idea where you live, but I was trying to think where.
I live right
over there in the yard. Yeah, I know.
I can hear the yard over there across the Pierce Creek Bridge.
Yeah, you don't have to explain too much detail with us, but I got the general idea from his streams because I pass there on my way to work. Wasn't hard to figure out the general area. But I used to, before they closed the hump yard, I used to hear them at my house.
But I can hear them switching over there. I hear squealing of the brakes and all that mess. Hear the train horn sometimes.
I actually got so used to Here in the hump yard, when they shut it down, it was sounded so weird out not hearing that bang all night long.
It'd be nice if they open it back up.
Things picking back up, you'd think they were, but now since they're pulling dispatch out of Roanoke.
It's coming like Stormy Daniels.
I missed that. I missed that. I'm trying to watch, but I think Roanoke's done a good job at making Norfolk Southern mad, and I got a feeling another 10 years or less, Roanoke's just gonna be a pass through.
Yeah, I know.
That mess about making them pay for water runoff for the track ballast. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, really.
That's not pavement or concrete. That's what ballast is designed to do. Let the water go through to the ground and not wash stuff away.
Well, and then they're threatening to, build a road up next to the railroad track here that runs all the way to the landfill and have trash trucks go through here to the landfill.
I heard the ordeal about the trash trucks, but not the road. But I thought I heard something that's been extended for a couple more years.
Yeah.
Running the trash train. Yeah, but I wasn't even thinking about that one where they tried to screw them over on that too.
40 subscribers.
Cool. And they started making them run 2 trains a day and didn't want to pay any more money. But they were taking other people's trash.
Heck, I thought we would at least see the trash train go back through.
I don't know how it ran on Saturdays.
Oh,
I've seen it come in late.
It doesn't run on Saturdays.
Because the transfer station's only open a half a day.
Well, then it would have. It may run earlier.
I have gotten on Saturday in Elston, but it might only run 1. I got it coming back. I was surprised on the Whitethorn. I want Amtrak. I want to get home, get a shower, and get some rest because I want to get up early morning and go for a ride in the country and maybe get some trains mixed in.
I want to do something like that tomorrow. Just kind of go out and chill for the day. I may head up towards Blacksburg, see if I can find any rail stuff. I know Blacksburg's kind of dead, but actually Rockford has some train stuff.
If the stream hadn't gone along so long, I would go over there where they park it, but we're 75 minutes into this. I know a lot of train spots because I've been doing this for almost 10 years. I've been doing this for almost 10 years, so I know a lot of the train spots.
Well, I'll have to tag along with you one weekend and just kind of...
When you get some free time, let me know. But
Sheets! He's headed home.
I want to eat at Sheets, I'll give you the shits, or shits give you the sheets.
Yeah, one of the two.
We got a green we might have some freight coming by finally.
Yeah, we got finally. Green over red. Woo-hoo.
That's not for the Amtrak. It'd be...
Well, it is for a train. So I can live with that. At least we'll get some kind of action.
Yeah, they are clean. They do keep their trucks clean, but some of the stuff Sheets does, I try not to patronize them too much. I can't explain on it here because
yeah,
even though they're not,
they do have some of the cleanest and sharpest looking trucks.
we got some drunks up there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Anytime now.
No, I wouldn't buy their gas either because everything I put their gas in, it ran terrible and drank it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be here any minute, Tyler. And the one time I needed to use the bathroom pretty bad, I stopped in the Sheets and I wouldn't use it. Somebody had some issues. Fortunately, it wasn't Taco Bell issues.
Yeah.
Well, you've said hi to you several times, Tyler.
Oh, hey, Tyler.
Oh, sounds like the bars are letting out.
It's only 11 o'clock. There's
Oh,
still 2 hours.
yes, I guess some are finishing their night early. It sounds to be getting rowdier. No, I don't scream. I'm too sober. There's enough people screaming.
And
At least your wife's being real patient.
yeah, I adore my wife. She is very patient with me.
Not all of them would be. They'd be, "Oh, why is this train going by? You ready to go yet?"
Well, I told her she could go home and come back and get me later. She's like, oh, well, the train will come and there'll be no problem. I'm like,
Or I could
you
have gave you a
don't know
ride home
Amtrak.
if she needed to go home, but
Huh?
I said I could have gave you a ride home if she wanted to go home. So I know the general area. The car's still a mess. The truck actually got cleaned.
Yeah, I gotta clean my car. I may
The
do that
car is
tomorrow,
13
too.
years old. And I drive back and forth to work, so it don't get cleaned very often. The truck is the second most expensive thing I ever bought, so I'm trying to keep it clean. With the weather we've had for the past month,
Oh, the
it
washout.
it hasn't had a chance to get clean since I come back from camping in North Carolina.
Washout.
So it had plenty of dirt and dog hair and I keep saying set off the panic alarm. No, we're not setting off the panic alarm. It's Saturday night getting late and too many cops around to be inquiring why alarm was going off.
Anytime now, Amtrak. Anytime.
Any day now.
I tell you what, if we were getting paid by the hour to be like servicemen for Amtrak or something, we'd be making good money right now.
I've gotten paid at work to sit and watch the train before. Well,
Yeah.
I was on my lunch break, I should say. Down the road from one of our customers, I'll go down there and when I get done and sit by the tracks and eat my lunch. I wish I remember my scanner because I could hear him calling.
I tell you what, where I work at, I can go over off of King Street and
Message restricted.
sit there and
I don't know what that one was. I haven't worked this end of a live stream yet.
Any Day Now was a popular song back in the day. I'm sure it was. Just like
I'm
Automatic
surprised somebody
Monday.
else on here knew that. Yeah. Real country, not this hip hop.
Ronnie missed
Yeah. I said real country, not this hip hop bro country garbage.
Yeah.
Where every song's about a truck or a beer or a girl.
Okay, the truck ain't bad, but the
I
beer
think
and the
you
girl.
are.
Huh?
Yeah, Jared asked if he was right, and I believe you are. I believe it was Ronnie Millsap.
Yeah.
Well, we got a green for a freight, but I haven't seen it change for Amtrak yet.
Check the light.
Yeah,
lights
it's
are
still
all
red for
red
this track.
except for that freight train that's coming.
Usually if it turns green, it's not long before a train comes through.
Nope. Oh,
And my knees are starting to kill me.
I know. That's why I wish they had some benches.
Oh. Well, we're not going to prank call Andrew.
Prank call Andrew.
Yeah, that's what Tyler said.
No, not tonight.
Unfortunately, Roanoke with its homeless problems, we can't have benches here because the homeless will be sleeping on them. They have shelter. And I want to get a video with this camera because I haven't used it in the video setup yet. Y'all hold on, I'm messing with my camera.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Wait. Turn this way, Mike.
Oh.
Hey, Andrew.
Oh, Andrew's on
Yeah.
watching. I was looking to see who you were waving at. Hello, Andrew.
I'm just doing it for fun.
We've been going at this one for almost an hour and a half waiting on this stupid Amtrak.
But anyway, we can do that in a later live stream. Talk about it. Alright, I'll catch you later. Cool, we got Andrew turned in.
Yeah, I seen him show up. Now, I might need moderators because there'll probably be 20, 30 people showing in.
Probably.
Now I can't end it. Hope it shows up soon. Yeah, I seen you show up.
Come on, Amtrak.
Tell the Amtrak to hurry the hell up.
You know, I was told by somebody that the engineers in Norfolk Southern, whenever Amtrak gets on the radio, they're like, gee, I wish I was a real engineer and drove a real train. I was like, man.
Heckle each other. I've heard some interesting conversations on the scanner. I happened to hear him one night. I'm going to put you in the siding of Lithia, and I was up in that area. So I don't know where that's at. Went looking for the train, didn't see it. Got a couple miles past Lithia, and I see the train creeping, headed north. So I whipped around, set up for a night shot. Train come up, stopped. Mm-hmm. Okay then.
I tell you what.
Another one come the other way and stopped, and they started talking back and forth to each other. He said, "Did they get you for that equipment you drug back there?" "No, they didn't." "No, I'm picking all the guy. Did you take your medication this morning?" I said, "No, I forgot to." "Well, it looks like you got a guy setting up for a photo op." I was standing behind a bush because the one left his ditch lights on. I stood up, back out from the bush, gave him a thumbs up. I don't know if he seen me. I let him know I was listening.
Oh, there's
Yep. Sounded like Roanoke 5-0 got him one.
Yeah. I tell you what, one of the most interesting sightings I've ever been to, or I guess stop signals.
Yeah, we're up to 6. Oh, briefly we're up to 6.
This Riverside, man.
That's the most I've ever had is 6. Yeah, it's got to be boring, stuck in the hotel. The Amtrak's well over an hour late. It was supposed to be here at 9:40, and what time is it now?
It is 11:27.
Yeah. So it's almost 2 hours late. The one night I finally decided to come down here and get it.
I know, right? It wasn't even like, I think it was this late on Halloween night.
Yeah, that was the first run, wasn't it?
Yeah. And it was pretty late coming in. I think it was like 11 o'clock or so.
Well, we're up to 6. That's a new record.
And somebody I know got to hop up in the engineers
Supposed to be any minute.
And got to see the inside of the train, lucky devil.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, the Smartway bus is still here. They can't leave till the train comes.
Yeah, this guy on the Smartway bus said it was supposed to be here 10 minutes, and I think it's been more than 10 minutes. He heard you. Andrew heard who you were talking about.
Yeah. You got on the motor, Andrew. Lucky devil. And you know what? They offered him a ride back to the storage platform, and he turned it down. I'm like, dude, I would take it.
I wouldn't even know it was a short ride.
Yeah, I would even.
Only train rides I've had is the ones they do at the VMT and the final fall excursion, Amtrak excursion the Historical Society did. They didn't do any more because they lost money on that deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Oh, hey, here we go. We got a fast one coming.
Yeah, I finally got something.
Finally.
He's moving too. Yeah, he's moving. Sorry, I'm not watching the chat. I was working my camera. Well, if we had some elevators ride, you hadn't seen 100 times. I guess it's just like me and trucks. Could be. Yeah, I want to see some different ones myself. I want to see some old elevators. How'd you know he's doing 40? Well, one day I'll have to do a live stream chasing an Andrews train.
Man, feel that wind.
It's a nice breeze.
I know, it feels good.
Said he'll probably be coming back on 202.
Huh?
He said he'll probably be coming back on 202.
Yeah.
He said track speed's 30.
Oh, track speed's 30?
Yeah.
Somebody told me 40. That was my fault. I'll correct that.
Oh dear, so that's way faster than 30. Yeah, here comes the end of the train. Sounds like he's slowed down.
I was going to say, I wonder where the crew change is. Because isn't it up here at Schaefer's?
Yeah, that's usually where they change crews in Schaefer's.
Oh.
24th Street.
24th Street.
Okay. Well, I call it Schaefer's.
I call it Schaefer's too. Hey, there goes the Fred.
Hi, Fred. Bye, Fred. Well,
man, that felt good.
I'll keep it clean when I used to say after I say bye, Fred.
Man, he was bringing a nice breeze for you.
Yeah, it was. And still no blasted Amtrak. Maybe took a right turn at Albuquerque.
Everybody knows how speed limits go. It says 30, you roll 40. But yeah, I've done that before. Yeah, bus.
I never violated any speed limits chasing 611.
I bet Wizzy ass.
That's a whole different
I know.
story there, but she was with me when I chased Amtrak back from crew, and yeah, no speed limits are violated.
Nah. I could have swear I saw y'all outside one night though.
Might have.
I was in the tool car. I could have swear that was Lizzie's truck, like going, keeping up with us.
If it was the one that
it looked like a blue Chevy.
Yeah, she's got a blue Chevrolet. But if it was on that day it was raining and it was headed back to North Carolina, it probably was her. It was the same day it had to stop because the signals are out because of a power outage. That's how we ended up chasing it further. Because she was getting at one spot and I was getting another, and we ended up meeting up somewhere and talking. Then I checked and somebody said, hey, it's the tracker, and they said it stopped. And we decided to go ahead and find it and get ahead of it and get her again. And that's how we chased it all the way to Gretna. And I forgot I had this in manual mode, so the first half of that video is dark.
Oh, man.
And I was just going to use the auto mode so I wouldn't keep seeing a flash up there, but it's always in the same spot.
I know, that's why
I thought the first couple times it was somebody taking a picture, but it's always in the same spot.
Yeah, I think it's a light. Oh, here comes. Oh, that's a truck. Damn it! Dang it! Sorry, that wasn't polite to say.
I guess I don't know what Andrew said. 10% over speed limit railroads is a fireable offense.
Meaning you will be terminated, just like red boards. Oh.
I missed the.
Oh well, I'm. So Andrew,
Hopefully he wasn't doing 40.
oh yeah, nah, he was probably going 30. I mean, it looks like he's going 40, but I don't know. It's hard to tell a train speed. That's why they emphasize
That's how I'm driving and
operation.
pacing it.
They emphasize. Sorry, wrong word. Operation Lifesaver, don't cross the tracks when a train's coming because you can't judge its speed. Well, that's true because it looked like it was going 40 to me, but
I've got a picture of post one last Sunday on the Whitethorn. There on North Fork Road. The gate started coming down and the guy punched it. And I've got him as the gates are probably a quarter of the way down, but still.
yeah, nah, I don't play with that mess. What scares me are the ones that don't have the crossing protection.
Like that one was down there. I was about to.
Yeah.
By that convenience store.
And a train comes because it's like you don't. When the lights go off, you look over. Oh, there's a train underneath that bridge.
I was coming through there one morning. They were activated, but the locomotives were still a good ways away, and they were creeping.
Yeah, I'm sure they're only limited to so much speed-wise.
And they were flashing. I pulled up and stopped and waited and watched, and he was just a creeping. I was like, no, you ain't supposed to, but far back as he is, I thought about going. And as soon as I gave that thought, the woman behind me blew the horn at me. Oh, okay. I put my car in park, and I leaned back in the seat. We're going to sit here because you blew the horn at me.
Yeah. But he was moving. Now I hear it.
I think I hear something finally.
Because I hear a dynamic brake.
Come on.
I think it sounds like a GE dynamic.
I thought I was hearing music, though. Sure you ain't hearing music?
I could have swear I heard something similar to a dynamic brake.
Because for a second there, I thought I was hearing something, too.
Maybe not.
I ain't watching the chat. I'm trying to balance this.
Diesel DC, we don't know if Amtrak's coming in or not.
It's supposed to have been here at 9:40, and it's
yeah.
after 11:30 now, ain't it?
Yeah, it's 11:38.
So it's almost 2 hours late.
Yeah.
That's why this live stream's been going for an hour and a half. Except if I had my scanner, I would hear him calling the crossings.
I swear I hear a dynamic brake coming this way.
I've been around diesel engines too long for my hearings.
Yeah, I know, right? Diesel DC, let's do here at 9:40.
It's still all red. I swear when I seen it before, at least I had a yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. I was thinking crossing because I hear him call at 8.5. That's an 80D. This is the first time I've tried shooting video with it, with the kit that come with it.
Not crossings. What?
Yeah, because I called it calling the crossings, and it's actually signals. That's what I meant to say, signals, but I was thinking signals, crossings, because he calls 8.5.
Yeah. Hey, you can see the end of that train that went by.
Yeah, I see Fred down there blinking. But it's still red for this track.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Well, let's go wait on the Amtrak. How'd that go? Not too good.
Pretty much.
Railroad, hurry up and wait.
Man, this is just as bad as being a NASCAR pit crew.
That's normally what I shoot with is my video with my Sony Handycam, but since this come with the video creator kit, I wanted to give it a try and see how the video looked and how it sounded, and that's why I figured I'd get the Amtrak. 2 hours later, still no Amtrak.
Yeah. But we did get to see that train, so we did get a train.
Yeah, but the first half of that video is dark, and it was black locomotives.
Yeah. And then, of course, my camera decides that the storage is full, so I can't record it.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to check out, see how this one performed at night with the graininess. But I forgot it was in manual mode, and trying to learn to live stream in the camera at the same time, I meant to use full auto. Especially when I see how that microphone does. It's got this power zoom feature. Just experimenting.
Yeah. Man, I need to get me a camera. A good camera, like I can do video with.
I talked to Lee Hartman's son, that's where I got this.
Really?
And he was actually, with $100 cheaper. He was actually $100 cheaper, but then Best Buy was just for the camera and this lens. And this came with the microphone too.
So he actually sells cameras?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, Tom, that's where I bought my last 2 cameras from. But he was $100 cheaper for this video creator kit. It comes with the microphone, the power zoom, and I think some software. And then Best Buy had the body and the lens. I like my Handycam. I just don't shoot a lot of video because I don't get any views. I still got videos of mine I shot in North Carolina. I was on vacation a month ago, and I haven't even took them off the camera. Because why go through all the effort to get 2 views? I'm supposed to have almost 200 subs, but I get 1-2 views.
Oh. Actually, you should be going in some pretty good views.
Yes, it has. But I was telling him earlier, the video I've got the most views on that I've shot in the last year is horses farting. It's got like 4,000 or 5,000 views.
Yep.
Well, I've been at it for years, and it's just getting worse. I used to get decent views.
So if Andrew comes down on the 202, will he come through Salem? I don't know.
I'll wait to see if he answers, because I can't keep up with the trains. I've got some rail fans that know the train numbers, exactly where to go, and I know odd goes west and even goes east normally, but not always, because it depends on where they originated from. I'm on the Walton side of on the Christiansburg side.
He said, and yes, I will. What is the yes, I will?
He's been coming through Walton and Christiansburg.
Oh, okay, cool. So.
Yeah, because I think I'm having a senile moment, just like here on the main in Roanoke, most everything comes through Salem to go east and west. It has to.
Gotcha.
Well, if you get your
smells skunk now.
I thought I was getting a whiff of that too.
Yeah.
And it's not my dinner.
I don't say keep a lookout for anything black and white.
Here, kitty. Yeah, I'm cussing them too right now, waiting on this Amtrak. I was supposed to be here 2 hours ago, and I think it's been 15 minutes ago the guy on the bus said it was going to be here.
Did the bus go back home?
I haven't been paying attention.
Nice. He's still sitting there waiting. Shut the bus off, though. That's bad when they shut the bus off. But he's getting pretty good money to sit there. I guarantee that.
I've had them days like that where I've sat there for an hour waiting on a truck to show up that I was supposed to look at. Yeah, I know it has delays because of freight trains, but 2 hours.
Okay. Andrew, did the railroad give you a call?
I think he's cussing because at this rate he won't get one before daylight.
Oh.
If he gets one in daylight and I'm out, I'll try to get
I was
pictures.
Gonna say, if he'll let me know, I'll try to get out and go get some film.
I don't know how early I'll get up.
This Amtrak train is coming like a bad Stormy Daniels parody porn with Donald Trump. Oh,
Okay.
boy. Yeah.
Well, that's the first time I've had to do that on my own. Keep it clean.
Yeah.
I know I've said a few words, but y'all keep it clean. Yeah, I know you can't have your phone on while you're on the train.
Yeah, I know.
Just before you get on it, let us know.
Yeah, just send us a text message.
Cause I'm gonna be out somewhere tomorrow. I don't know where, but I'm planning on taking a country drive too. Cause when I went down 42 yesterday, I seen some things I want to go back and check out.
What did you find? Anything interesting?
There's a church, and almost right next door there's an abandoned church. I passed an old gas station that somebody's living in, and I believe an old abandoned school. I found it on the map, and when I passed it, looks like a school, and it's got to be abandoned, or somebody's. It's no longer a school either way. Somebody's using it for storage or something.
Yeah.
Plus, there's some scenic areas up there too.
I need to get my urbex backpack built up so I can go urbexing. I want to go with like Andrew and people I know. I don't want to do it by myself because that's.
Well, there was an abandoned mall that I wanted to go back to.
Oh.
Outlet Mall. But I couldn't never get anybody lined up to go, and then it was all boarded up nice, and then how many local people on here caught fire. But I want to go back and get updated pictures of it, because only part of it burned. When I explored it a year and a half ago, and I can't find where I guess that was. I liked that one.
Huh.
That's got to be wonderful to people riding it being so late.
Yeah, I don't know the reason why.
But we went into the mall office and tell you how old these photos were. They were originally shot on film because I found the envelopes with the film negative still in there, but they were scattered all. When I grabbed some, and I wish I would have grabbed more because it was from back when it was in operation. I wanted to go back, and because I know we missed parts, and I wanted to go through the mall office again, and a friend kept saying they would go, 2 friends, and they would never go, and then it got boarded up, and it oddly still had power, and I believe that's why it finally caught fire, because there was a transformer back there in the courtyard buzzing very loudly.
Oh. Yeah, one of these days I need to go overseas with Andrew and see this post office he's talking about. I may have to do that next.
I've never even been on a plane.
I've never been on a plane too, so that'll be interesting. I wonder if I get airplane sick. There is such a thing as getting airplane sick. Have I heard of Dog the Bounty Hunter?
So it's been yeah, I haven't seen that in years.
Yeah, really.
So it's been converted into a hotel now.
Oh man. Oh, at least the building's getting some good use out of it.
Oh, and I knew of I can't never remember which is motel and which is hotel. Anyway, it's 2 stories. I knew one of them is abandoned. Now it's boarded up. But the backside, last time I got on the entrance ramp to the interstate, people had pulled some of the boards off.
Oh man, there was one.
Put a fence.
Andrew, try to jog my memory. What was that one we went up to that Aaron was freaking out and like there were some people living in it? It was like a hotel up on a hill. Like it had the most beautiful.
Was it on Harper's Ferry?
I think it was Harper's Ferry.
I've seen videos of it and I've wanted to go there, but now it's gotten so popular and so messed up, and there's been parties going on in that place. I don't know if I want to go. Oh, Afton Hotel. Okay.
Oh, the Afton. Yeah, that one.
I thought you were talking about in West Virginia.
No. It was one.
I've got pictures of that place, and the ones below that one, because that one y'all went to was recently closed down, but there was other ones below it, and right below it, near that old Howard Johnson's, I wish I would have got pictures, because it got torn down. It had been set on fire, and part of it burned, but I wish I had been into this mess back then and got pictures and explored it, because that place was several stories.
Jared? Diesel Juicy said we offended Jared. How did we offend Jared?
Well, he
or
got
offended.
put in timeout because he was talking about Trump and porn.
Oh, I didn't do that. Who put him in timeout? You?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, Jared. Gotta keep it
Well,
clean, man.
we don't.
Gotta try to keep it clean anyway. That's
Well,
alright. We
it's like,
still like you.
well, I let it pass the first time, and he did it again. So, okay, that's his warning, though. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know these people, and that was the second time he made that kind of comment.
Well, apparently Andrew knows who he is. So hopefully Andrew will introduce me to him because apparently he lives here in Roanoke.
Yeah.
If Andrew introduces me. Now we'll probably get cited for
Yeah.
copyright
If we keep
infringement.
talking over it, it may not pick it up.
Maybe not.
Jared's welcome. He's on the old elevator. Okay, he's fine now. Just no more of that kind of talk.
Yeah.
I said I'm new to this, and that second time I called it, so I thought that needed a warning.
Is the light still red? Yes,
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
still red.
Yep, still red. It's so red, in fact, that the bus driver shut his bus down.
He was the one that said it was supposed to be here 10 minutes.
I know. He said
In
it
10
was
minutes, I
here
think
10
that's been
minutes
20
ago.
minutes ago. Yes, there's that jamming music again. Got to keep talking to get over it.
Yeah,
Yeah, old bleeping D. Somebody's sitting down there with their signal or full ways blinking. I see it reflecting off the sign.
it's in all,
Yeah.
all in good fun. Yeah.
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 Said I think kept it the G rated, but
G rays.
we're not going to bring in politics
Yeah, try not to.
and
Always.
talk of
Nobody
dirty
ever
things
wants
like that.
in politics. Oh, hey. We've been here long enough that he's been able to drop his load off, and now he's coming back out of the coke plant. That's bad. We saw him go in, and now we see him leaving.
Yeah, I wonder how much data I've burned because it's closing in on 2 hours.
I mean, that's bad. We saw the truck go in to make his delivery, and here he is going back out. I wonder if he'll honk his horn.
Probably not.
No.
I don't even see you.
He's focusing on driving. Yeah, that was I bet that was carbonation for the soda bottling.
No, I got the 10 gigabyte plan. When I go on vacation, I'm going to start paying the extra $10 for the unlimited because I normally don't burn over 4 to 5 gigabytes at the most.
Jared, we appreciate your apology. He did apologize.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to get back on it. Yeah, we accept the apology.
Yeah.
When I've moderated other streams, when people start that up, I have to give them a warning, put them in timeout. Because we're not going to start the politics. Well,
yeah.
yeah, could use the unlimited, but I normally don't burn this much data.
I don't know the Diesel DC song.
No, I definitely can't carry a tune in the bucket, so I'm not even going to try.
Yeah, I agree with you. Diesel DC. I agree.
I thought that was a train to somebody's stereo.
I was gonna say it sounded like a train at first, and I listened, it's a stereo.
By the time that activated again, I was like, nope, that's somebody's booming stereo.
Man, I hate to be the guy who has to pay that taxi bill.
Yeah, I've noticed, Andrew. I guess it's somebody sitting in a taxi when I was here 2 weeks ago. I waited up there, and it was a taxi sitting there, and it was almost an hour for the train was supposed to show up. Yeah, I've heard your frustration on that before on your videos. There's some rail fans like that too.
Yes, and some bus fans too. I think it's just a community thing, man.
Oh, there's bus fans?
Yeah, I'm on bus fans' Facebook pages, and sometimes it gets pretty stupid. Brendan. What does Brendan got to do with anything?
I don't quite understand that one.
Oh, never mind. I get it. Brendan's one of the guys that are in some of the transit groups, and he's been getting kicked out a lot lately because of
Okay.
some of his comments.
Okay.
So
I just found out there was bus fans. I knew there was rail fans and
there's
elevator
bus
fans.
fans, truck
Guess there's
fans, rail fans, elevator fans, escalator fans, fans of buildings, fans of what do they call it? I guess it's extreme sport. I forget. You
guess
hear
there's
that?
guess there's fans of everything.
There's a group in. I know there's like a couple in Roanoke. Like they jump, do these crazy jumps and leaps over buildings and climb up
I've heard
walls.
of that, but I can't remember what they call that.
Yeah, it was.
Nothing I would do, because I don't like heights.
Oh, car wash fans. Yeah,
Yeah.
ceiling fans. Fans of ceiling fans.
Fans of anything.
Yeah.
Come on, train. Killing my
I think
legs.
honestly, my son is a fan of ceiling fans. Anytime he gets near one, he's gotta watch it the whole time. I guess it's just the movement. Maybe
Kind
he
of like
likes it.
Andrew, I got an obsession with lights.
Yeah.
I've heard the stories back when I was little about lights.
Lights
And,
are pretty cool. I like the
and,
colored ones. I just don't like the plain ones.
and I've got a thing where burned out ones annoy me. I've got
Oh
to
yeah,
change it.
I got some in my shop like that. It started like buzzing real loud and all that. I had to go in there and fix
Yeah, I
it.
missed that part of the live stream when y'all went to the car wash. Yeah, I can't stand a burnout light, especially the old ones that blinked and flickered. I sit there and do that a lot, but any lights burned out, I want to change it.
You know what?
Yeah, it's 2 hours into this.
I think I missed that one. I don't know. I mean, the groups that I'm like involved in on Facebook. Let's see. I can probably pull some of them up. I just do it mainly because the people who actually talk about historical stuff, I'll like listen and reply to. But the ones that are just stupid, I just
Especially when you're hopped up on sugar.
yes.
And it's still all red.
Yeah. Let's see.
Saturday Night Drunks, y'all.
Let's see, groups I'm involved in: Motor Coach Operators, Philadelphia Metropolitan DMV Transit Group.
I agree with that, Tyler. That's when the bleeping train gonna get here.
Diamond Rio groups. I'm in a lot of bus groups. Man, I need to find another hobby. I got too many bus groups on here. Everything Gillig model.
Okay. It's not supposed to be.
Over bus. Man, I'm in a lot of bus groups, man. That's bad. I gotta find another hobby.
My main thing is trains, but I do scenic stuff, and I do like elevators. Not much as Andrew, but I like to find some old ones to check out. I like the old stuff. Thought I missed a comment.
I don't know. One of my friends got to hold his great niece for the first time today.
Nice.
I know that feeling, man. When you hold a child.
Unfortunately, the closest thing I got to kids is the 4-legged furry kind.
Hey, they count as kids too. That was what ours were till Logan came along.
Last one I had passed away. I seen her today. She was born. A friend of mine's dog had her. And she probably was a week or 2 old. She laid on my chest and slept. When she's 10 weeks old, I got her. Just past 10 years of age, she passed away on me the wee hours of the morning while I held her.
Oh man.
So, talk about a rough night and day. I got one that's 13 now. I know her time's going to be sometime, not in the too distant future. And I wish I would have brought my radio. I think Andrew said enough with this boring train stuff, and oh, damn, it's midnight.
Already? Oh crap!
Yeah, I seen that on your live stream.
If this is G-rated,
Maybe I missed some comments. Yeah, okay.
If it's G-rated, you can't be talking about drunks in downtown Roanoke.
That's still. Well, what they might be hollering may not be G-rated.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I thought you got off here, got tired of just waiting on boring old trains. I find those boring. I see them every day. I'm just trying to give y'all something to watch. I've been hanging it tough for 2 hours. The train that was supposed to have been here an hour and a half ago.
We have officially made it into Sunday and the train has not arrived yet.
STL, I may do a live stream from the ghetto. That might be interesting.
That would be a little bit interesting.
It might be too interesting.
So,
yeah, true. I still need to wire up that panel I got from you. I think it was 3 volts. I just haven't been working on my house and I ain't had time to sit there and fiddle with nothing.
Yeah, I need to clean up the button he gave me too. And figure out how to wire it up. Can't be any harder.
We'll go back to my obsession with lights. I want buttons that I can make light up and indicate floor indicators.
Well, that's what he gave me, or I think some light up button. I'm kind of fascinated to get it working.
I've just got a panel call station out of the Church Street parking garage.
I think we're the only 2 nuts that would sit here and watch.
For 2 hours. There's a few other train nuts, but I don't think they would sit here for 2 hours.
She's still there.
She ain't left you.
I thought she would have just gone home. I know, Andrew. You gave me an elevator button from the Mead factory in St. Louis, Missouri, and St. Joseph, Missouri.
You told me I was exploring abandoned places. I don't know if I went into one and I seen an elevator, I couldn't be tempted to get a panel off of it.
I tell you what, there was one of the car garages we were in. I kind of want one of those.
Yeah, you really racked them up. I thought I racked up some miles. Put 3,000 miles on that rental car. Good gracious.
Yeah. There's a couple I want in Roanoke that if they ever get retired, I wouldn't mind having them just to light them up to see how they work.
I want to make things light up. I'm an obsession with lights.
Now, my ultimate goal is to try to get a call panel and get the little number board off the top of an elevator. And when you hit the button, it lights up
that would be neat.
Lights up that 4 level.
I thought we racked up miles on that work truck. I've put 1,000 on it in a week. And I thought that was putting miles on. I've personally put almost right at 1,000 on it. It was well into the 900s. That was a 5-day work week. I think that was 3 trips to Bluefield and 1 to Withville and I don't know where else.
I'm gonna try to see if I can take my button to a B&M sheet metal shop over there on I think it's Salem, and see if they can make a backing for the button that Andrew gave me so I can kind of lock everything into it.
Yeah, I might have to put something together. The one I got, so the back of it's enclosed where all the wires are.
Yeah. That way it's transportable. Hey, Diesel do see day power. Oh, power's back. Cool. Yeah, I'm
You're
kind of
starting to
worried.
wonder 2 hours late what's
Yeah,
happened.
yeah, really. Kind of
I know they get delayed for freight and everything, but this is ridiculous.
I mean, we have freight. It's still sitting down there. I still see the red light blinking.
And you never know how long they're going to sit. Because I've seen trains stop just long enough to change crews, and other times sit there several hours.
What train line is it? I'll look it up. What train line are we?
Andrew probably knows. I can't. I'm a real fan. I can't keep track.
Maybe
Well,
it got lost.
Well, I thought that too, but that's a CSX thing, get lost.
I don't know. Did it have to cross any CSX tracks to get here?
Well, it comes off of CSX when it's up in DC. Somewhere between here and DC, it runs on CSX.
I was gonna say maybe it got lost up there.
Yeah, the Blue Ridge. That's right. I'm tired. I wasn't thinking. I've been on the go since 9:30 this morning. I'm tired and the brain don't want to function anymore. I might bring my damage.
I had to go into work this morning. I mean, it didn't suck because I like.
At one morning, I got the Amtrak, and then right after it passed, my boss called. I thought he was calling me in, and I've been up all night because I couldn't sleep. So that's why I went out and got the morning Amtrak, and he was calling because he was on the train and seen me.
Yeah.
I don't know how much longer I'll let this live stream go. It's over 2 hours.
Only if EMS 318 were with you.
Yeah, now you got me worried. I might have to refill before my month's over. You can refill early. Because once you eat up your 10 gigabytes, it knocks you down to 2G, and you can't do nothing off 3G, so I know 2G ain't going to work. I'm going to give it about another 2-3 minutes. If it don't show up, I'm going to have to end this because I don't want to eat up all my data for the month. Because I'd already used 2.5 before I started.
Yeah, I'm one of the straight talk.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to do that on them months I have a vacation because I eat up a lot of data then. But like I said, I normally 4, maybe 5 gigabytes at the most.
Yeah, Diesel Deucey, if you want to start a live stream, that's fine. I don't care. I know you're bored. We're bored too. But we're kind of.
I know watching the live streams eat quite a bit too, but I didn't think it was going to be over 2 hours late. And it's kind of gotten to the point now you don't want to leave with your tail tucked. You done stuck it out for so long. Okay. I know we're supposed to keep this G-rated, but I can't help but make a joke if I can find it. Normally they call those on the road trucker bombs. What do they call them on the railroad? You see what I see over there?
Yeah.
That's when they're on the side of the highway, they call them trucker bombs. Yes, it will. That's happened to me many times. As soon as I give up, pack up, and leave, the train shows.
It said 3 hours, but I don't believe it. Wait, the train's gonna be in 3 hours?
Hmm. 3 hours late, or
3 hours away, or 3 hours?
But the guy on the bus said it was 10 minutes, but that's been half an hour ago.
Yeah. Oh, they don't pee in bottles. I guess they just stand on the side of the locomotive and go. Oh, wait a minute. They got bathrooms. I forgot.
Well, not in all of them. There's a few old narrow cabs they rode on, to my knowledge.
I don't know. Diesel Deucey, do all the trains have bathrooms?
I thought the old ones didn't, because some of the old ones don't even have AC.
Well, I would think the switchers don't. Yes. He said, yeah, they do. But the switchers don't, right?
I was tired and wanted to make a joke because I happened to see that over there. I guess train bombs instead of trucker bombs.
This is like a red classic transit truck will come through more frequent than a train does.
It's because I'm down here doing a live stream. If I weren't doing a live stream, we probably got 5-6 trains. We motors, tea kettle motors.
Yeah, another mount. I was looking to see the mount.
And it's still all red. Yeah, we've caught several trucks in one train.
Oh, you really?
Yeah.
Okay, she did?
Yeah, she went walking that way.
Oh, good.
I was watching it because the last thing I wanted to see is somebody fall on the rails, and
For somebody commit suicide. That's
we
what
have
I
to.
was afraid of.
Yeah, that's why I was keeping an eye on her, because that's how
Yeah.
it's called.
You caught a truck. Yes, we caught a truck. Yes,
Well,
we caught another truck.
I'm going to give this about another minute and a half. I'm going to shut it down because I ain't running up all my data. Waiting on the train that's never going to show, apparently.
I would start a live stream if YouTube would okay me to do it.
Would you just set that up this afternoon?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Oh, he said he finally got called.
Oh,
So you'll be coming in.
For?
So you'll be coming in to Roanoke before daylight.
Yeah. I wonder what he got called for.
So I'm heading out in the morning, taking a ride.
The 23G. So.
At 1:25 a.m. So yeah, you'll be in Roanoke before dawn, I would assume.
I would pick up the live stream, Jared, but I'm waiting for YouTube to verify that my account is legit with them.
Which I had to do too, which I don't understand because I've had this account for 4 or 5 years. But
that's what I was gonna say. I've had this account forever, and apparently you have to verify.
I don't know if it's straight shot from Bristol, but yeah, but you're probably getting to Roanoke too early for me to get any pictures.
Only if it were a straight shot from Bristol, yeah.
I was thinking drive time. I didn't know how much it varied from train time. Alright, I appreciate everybody hanging out for us for over 2 hours waiting on the train that never showed, but I think we're going to end this.
Yeah, I think so, because, what happens?
Good night.
What happens if, oh, quick question. What happens if it gets in and it's got to turn around and go back out?
They got to have time to clean everything up.
I would hope.
Alright. Night, guys.
Night.